So I just want to talk to you guys about something that's been on my mind. Well, I mean, what if they did that? The fuck? Maybe Nintendo is doing something. Detective Pikachu. Now, Pokemon is not my thing. It just isn't. It never really was. I even tried to get into it back in the day in middle school. Just not my thing. I totally get it though. Cute, fluffy, made-up animals fighting each other. Fun stuff. And I always really enjoyed playing Super Smash Brothers and all that kind of crap. And that's what I wanted to talk to you all about. Somebody told me the other day that what if they're making like a Super Smash Brothers universe? The fuck? No way are they gonna be doing that. But then I thought for a second, they just came out with a really super sucky Sonic trailer, and they came out with that Detective Pikachu movie that did really well, I guess. And there's so many Chinese people who would eat that shiz up. Why wouldn't they do that stuff? Now, the first thing that comes to my mind, and probably yours, is that every single video game movie just sucks balls. It really does. Like, friggin' the closest one that comes to really greatness is Mortal Kombat. And bruh, you know that stuff sucks. So how would that even be a thing? How would that even be a movie? Well, how did freaking Mortal Kombat be a movie? They all just gathered these people up together and said, you need to fight each other or people die and the world dies. Well, I mean, what if they did that? Think of how many people are freaking in that. Brie Larson recently talked about how she would like to play as Samus in a Metroid Prime movie. Now, I would go and see that stuff. That would be really hard to mess that stuff up unless you threw in a lot of stupid stuff. But we're starting to see something kind of build. Maybe Nintendo is doing something. Maybe the creators of all these video game things have seen what Marvel's doing and realizing that there is a possibility they could be doing something with it. If there is, great. But just because there's a fandom behind it doesn't mean it's always a great idea. I mean, look at Super Mario Brothers. Ugh. Smash Brothers has iconic characters all lined up to kick each other's butt. Not all of them would be great, but some of them would be really freaking cool. And so it made me think, who actually deserves a movie? Well, first off, Mega Man is dope, and he should have his movie like yesterday. That would have been way cool, especially during all this freaking like superhero craze. That would be really cool. I think he'd fit in quite well with what's going on nowadays. But not only that, with all this live action remake stuff and the CGI that we got going on, I feel like a cool Star Fox movie could possibly happen, but I definitely can see that sucking hardcore. Then you have all of those new Final Fantasy characters, and it's like, yeah, that'd be cool if there was a movie on it, but how would they fit in with something like Sonic or Pikachu? Wouldn't really work, but it would be cool, and I would go and see some of that stuff. Not to mention, my wife is a huge Final Fantasy fan, so you know you're gonna be getting our money. But also the same could be said with Metal Gear. Metal Gear would be a really cool, awesome, like freaking awesome action movie, but it just wouldn't really fit. So let's talk about some characters. We got Sonic, we got Pikachu, we got freaking Samus from Metroid Prime. Let's throw in some Captain Falcon. I'ma just say this right now. Captain Falcon should have his own movie. I don't really know very much about him, but I don't care because he could fit in really, really well, and I feel like that would be a universe that I could get behind, even if it's only kind of like a Mortal Kombat situation where they just want to fight each other. I don't know. Doesn't really make sense. But tell me what you guys think, because that's why we do this, because most of the time, all of this stuff is just word vomit and me just wanting to get my thoughts out.
So, why are you watching this?